Alright guys, here we are. We're back for video number 2. I got Dennis Collins, the man, the myth, the legend here. He's going to be our main mechanic on the car. Works for the local Chev dealership. He's going to be in charge of the motor removal, clutch replacement, and tuning on the car. We couldn't do it without him, I'll tell you that. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Look at that beard on him. Majestic. So anyway, we're going to be pulling that motor. We'll set the GoPro up, follow along. Hopefully it's not too long. But we're going to take his lead and hand him tools today. Buddy says Buddy says he was going to clean it out. I came and got it, and it was so full of stuff, I don't know if he took anything out. Let's see. Listen. No one's got time taking screws out.
I agree, 100%.
Get at it. I've been watching YouTube videos on how to do stuff and figured out like the roll cage stuff and all that.
What is going on here? Oh! Perfect! I was like, what the fuck is up with that?
That's not too many beatings off the floor.
Okay.
I took it apart and fixed it the other day, but it only lasted 2 days, so. Do they have to come completely out of there or just part way out?
Oh, no. Yeah. Once you get them that far, you just take and push.
I think you push this guy.
Ahead of that.
Oh, ahead of it.
So.
Oh, it's one of these slide actors.
Yeah, you push right here.
This fucker. Oh, so easy.
Easy peasy, yeah.
See, guys? That's why you get the mechanic from the dealership. Yeah, remember how you unseized my last Cobalt Alternator?
Yeah.
I wish I would have kept it. I wish I would have brought that car home.
Yeah.
Over there. Ah, looks like I may need this guy. So, question for you.
Yeah.
That is a 2-door Cobalt bigger than a 4-door? Because it sure looks like it.
I believe so, yeah. I believe they're longer, yeah.
They look longer.
Yeah.
Like this car takes up more space in here, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
How's a 2-door longer than a 4-door?
With these clamps, you might have to get some more on clamps, because
Yep.
see they're rusted quite bad, and they don't like to spring back the same usually.
There. I've got lots of worm clamps. This place came with a whole pile of them. Now, you might have to do
your
this.
grabs broke, eh?
So that's why it keeps taking
Yeah.
coolant.
Well, maybe.
Buddy had like 5 jugs of coolant in this car.
Really? Because that's the tit on the end of the... Oh. That's what it holds the ride in. So.
Cool thing is we got really good junkyard handy. If they're not all broken. You know what you do. It's good for radiator, right? Well.
Yeah.
I can deal with that as long as they don't leak.
I can see that happening.
Yeah. Me too. I knew I was going to do it.
Oh well.
You wouldn't work on any cobalts, would you?
Not anymore.
True.
But I used to. I used to work on quite a bit.
Most people wouldn't bring a cobalt to the dealership much anymore, would they?
No. Usually what I do is take this freaking deck for a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I usually just go not in there, but I'll go like right in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Pick up on that tab a little bit.
Makes sense. And pop it right out.
Work on enough of them, you know, the ins and outs, all the connectors and.
Yep. Okay, now we'll bring this whole harness over there, underneath this fuel line. And this can go up in here.
Yeah, you got another guy on.
Oh, sure.
And then, yeah.
You're not saying we're pretty close, are you?
Getting there. Like we're like
Yeah.
exhaust, CV shafts, motor mount, and the transmission. inside the fuel line.
So
And the coolant hoses, and we should be able to start picking it up.
that's insane.
At
Do you
least-
hear that, guys? He said we're almost ready.
At least try and get it at it. That's mouse remains or what is that?
I don't know if I want to see. There's a very good chance mouse remains. I have found a couple of nests. Just little ones.
Okay.
Do you want the front end jacked up and tires off it yet?
We're just about there.
Well,
I'll see how trim we get here. Yeah, I'll keep bringing her another foot or foot and a half. 2 feet. Definitely gonna have to surface some brakes.
yeah. Yeah, the thing I'm kind of hoping for though is getting that other car here and be like, oh, look at all these good parts, brakes. Like, it would be so sweet if I got that here, the brakes were good on it.
Yeah. Well, the brakes could be good on this one, just be seized for something.
True.
Sometimes.
This one? That one, I think, would be all like that.
Yeah, like you got some issues going. You're definitely gonna need a rack because the rack is pooch.
Yeah.
Just go very softly, like side to side. Do the other way. Just
do this here.
you're gonna need an intermediate steering shaft, like the one that comes off the column down to the rack, and then you're gonna need the rack.
Okay.
Because and the pins aren't seized. That's good.
Sweet.
I figured they're gonna be seized or something.
Right.
But yeah, that's inner. Yeah.
Good news is you're gonna have lots of room to replace it.
Oh yeah. Stuff will be out of the way.
Well, we're back in the shop. It's been a few days since Dennis and I went at the car. Almost a week, actually. But here we are. The parts fairy showed up. We got a rack and pinion, steering shaft, front brakes, so rotors and pads. And we even found ourselves an alternator belt. And if you watched the last video, you'll know what this means. But the parts guy came through, whipped that right up, had her in stock. So today I'm gonna get the motor, get the engine lift out. Yep, motor lift. Get the engine lift out, hook onto this car, and hook onto this motor, and start taking it out. The exhaust, we don't have the exhaust fully disconnected yet. We need to. Well, we'll show you. Down in there, it's quite dark, but the flange bolts, they've got to come out. And the motor mounts. And there's one other thing underneath the parts over there to be disconnected. And she can come out. Oh, probably some tranny mounts, I suppose. But anyway, we'll jump to prepping that for removal. Turns out, real good thing that I checked the camera because she wasn't recording. Turned it on earlier and it didn't start. Used the wrong button. So here we are. We've got the motor mounts, transmission mounts, all disconnected. There's one motor mount that's going to kind of probably hold us up here a little bit. Move the blocking around on the front of the car so we get the jack or the engine hoist in, and also had to put some cribbing across the pit there to make sure that it could support it. So now we're going to see if we can get this motor at the top. So far I've only been told that I can't. And I'm supposed to be going to town, so hopefully we can do her quickly. We might be up against the exhaust real hard. Well, we have successfully taken a perfectly running car and put the motor on our floor, and now it doesn't run. So we're probably at the furthest point away from being able to drive this car we're going to be. Hopefully from here on out we're moving forward and doing positive things. We're going to set this down so it doesn't go crashing down. And that went much better than expected. Only needed the pry bar a little bit. Appreciate it, guys. That'll probably wrap up this video. In the meantime, we have picked up our parts car. And somewhere in this video, maybe right now, we'll insert a video of unloading a car with no steering, no motor, and no brakes. So good luck.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Hey, hit it, stump. Right on, guys. Well, that's going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. Next up, we'll be splitting the motor and tranny, installing a clutch, and doing steering rack, rack and pinion, brakes and routers, and then we'll have to get close to putting this motor back in. Thanks a lot.